This man destroyed democracy in 167 days. Not with tanks, not with a coup, with votes. And it almost happened again last week. "1928. Adolf Hitler is a loser. His party? 2.6% of the vote. People literally laugh at him in parliament. Newspapers mock him. He's the guy you ignore at parties. 1933. 5 years later. He has a new title. Führer. Absolute dictator. Total control. 6 million Jews will die. 50 million people will die in the war he starts. So here's the question that should terrify you. How does a nobody become a monster in just 5 years? Because I'm about to show you the playbook, and some people are still using it today. Let's go. The man who lost everything. November 1918. Picture this. You're a 29-year-old soldier. You've fought for 4 years. You've been gassed, wounded. You've watched your friends die. And then, Germany surrenders. But here's the thing. German armies are still on foreign soil. No enemy has invaded Germany. To soldiers like Hitler, this makes no sense. Then the government signs the Treaty of Versailles. Germany must accept all blame for the war, pay 132 billion gold marks in reparations, give up 13% of its territory, and reduce its military to nothing. It's humiliation, written into law. Hitler's conclusion? We didn't lose. We were betrayed, stabbed in the back by Jews, communists, and weak politicians. It's a lie, but it's a lie that will kill millions. The discovery. September 1919. Hitler walks into a meeting of the German Workers' Party. There are 54 people there. 54. But during the discussion, someone says something Hitler disagrees with, and he erupts. He gives this passionate, furious speech about German pride and destiny. The room goes silent. The party leader, Anton Drexler, walks up to Hitler afterward and says, "You have a gift for speaking. Join us." And there it is, the moment, the beginning of everything. Because Hitler wasn't a great military mind. He wasn't a policy genius. He could do one thing better than almost anyone. He could perform. The weapon. Watch this. Hitler doesn't just speak, he transforms. He starts quiet, reasonable, almost friendly. Then he builds. The voice gets louder, the gestures bigger. He's conducting the crowd like an orchestra. He tells them they're victims, that Germany was betrayed, that enemies are destroying them from within. But then, the switch. You're not weak, you're powerful. Germany isn't dying. Germany will rise again. And we will make it happen. It's intoxicating, addictive. People aren't just convinced, they're transformed. They walk into that room as individuals. They walk out as believers. The party grows. 50 becomes 500. 500 becomes 5,000. They rename themselves the National Socialist German Workers' Party, the Nazis. The massive failure. November 8th, 1923. Hitler thinks he's ready for the big time. He bursts into a beer hall in Munich with armed supporters, fires a pistol into the ceiling and declares, "The National Revolution has begun." The plan? March to Berlin, overthrow the government, seize power. The result? The police shut it down in one day. People are killed. Hitler runs away, gets arrested, and is charged with treason. His political career is over. Or is it? The performance of a lifetime. Here's what Hitler understands that other politicians don't. In the age of mass media, attention is power. His trial? He turns it into theater. He doesn't apologize. He doesn't beg for mercy. He gives speeches. He positions himself as a patriot fighting for Germany. The newspapers eat it up. They print his speeches nationwide. Hitler becomes famous. The judges? They're sympathetic. They give him 5 years. He serves 9 months in a luxury prison where he writes Mein Kampf. But more importantly, he learns the lesson that changes everything. Don't fight the system. Hijack it. Use democracy to destroy democracy. The Invisible Years. 1924 to 1929. Hitler rebuilds the Nazi Party with a new strategy. Win elections, be legal, infiltrate every level of government. But here's the problem. Nobody cares. Why? Because Germany is doing great. The economy is booming, people have jobs, democracy is working, art and culture are thriving. 1928 election, the Nazis get 2.6%, not 26%, 2.6. They have 12 seats in a parliament of over 400. Hitler is a joke, a relic, yesterday's news. The newspapers write him off. Politicians ignore him. He's done. And then the world ends. The apocalypse. October 24th, 1929, Black Thursday. The U.S. stock market collapses, and because the global economy is connected, it takes Germany down with it. But Germany gets hit worse than anyone else. Why? They're still paying war reparations. Their economy runs on American loans. Those loans get called in. Watch what happens. 1929, 1.3 million unemployed. 1930, 3 million. 1931, 4.5 million. 1932, 6 million. Wages fall 39%. 10,000 businesses close every year. Middle-class families are in breadlines. Savings, gone. Jobs, gone. Hope, gone. And when people are desperate, they stop asking, is this person right? They start asking, will this person save me? The perfect prey. 1930. The German government is paralyzed. Different parties are fighting. Nobody can agree on anything. They can't pass laws. They can't fix the economy. Meanwhile, in the streets, chaos. Communist militias fighting Nazi brown shirts. Riots, violence. It feels like society is collapsing. And into this chaos steps a man with answers. The campaign. What the Nazis do next is revolutionary. Hitler becomes the first politician to campaign by airplane. He flies city to city, sometimes giving speeches in 5 cities in one day. Joseph Goebbels creates propaganda that's decades ahead of its time. Powerful posters everywhere, radio speeches that reach millions, massive rallies with incredible staging, searchlights, flags, spectacle. The slogan, Hitler, our last hope. But here's the dark part. While Hitler is giving speeches about order and strength, his brown shirts, the SA, are creating the very chaos he promises to stop. They beat up communists, break up opposition rallies, intimidate voters. The message? See how weak democracy is? Only we can restore order. It's psychological warfare. The numbers game. Watch the numbers. 1928, 2.6%. Joke. 1930, 18.3% threat. July 1932, 37.3%, biggest party in Germany. But here's the crucial detail everyone forgets. 37.3% is not a majority. Most Germans don't vote for Hitler. They vote for other parties. So, how does he become dictator? The fatal mistake. January 1933. Behind closed doors, conservative politicians are having a meeting. They have a problem. The government is unstable. The communists are getting stronger. They need someone who can control the streets and attract voters. And they have an idea, an arrogant idea. What if we use Hitler? He's popular with the masses, but we'll control him. We'll surround him with our people. He'll be our puppet. We'll pull the strings. They convince President Hindenburg, an 85-year-old war hero who despises Hitler. But they tell him, don't worry, we've got this under control. January 30, 1933. Hindenburg signs the document. Adolf Hitler becomes Chancellor of Germany. It's the worst mistake in human history. And it took 167 days to become permanent.